Students, we studied the definition of quadratic equation, what are the roots of quadratic equation. We studied the definition of roots of quadratic equation, that if the value of variable satisfied the equation, then that value is the root of equation. But student, for every value to substitute in equation and find out the root, so it is time consuming method. So it's better to solve the equation using different methods and get the roots of equation. So from that method, let us first see solutions of quadratic equation by factorization. That means factorization method. So in this method, what we have to do? We have to find out linear factors of this quadratic trinomial, and then we can find the roots of equation. Okay. Now how to find out the linear factors, that we already studied in 9th standard. So we will revise this while solving the equation. And the most important thing is the equation should be right in standard form. Okay. So let's see the first equation. X square minus 15x plus 54 is equal to 0. Now first compare this equation with standard form. Is it given in standard form? Yes, it is given in ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 in this standard form. Okay. Now to find out the factors of this quadratic trinomial, we have to multiply first term and this third term. First term is x square, third term is 54. So the multiplication is 54x square. And then we have to find out the factors of 54 such a way that the addition of that factors is the middle term. That means we require the product 54 and addition 15. So whose product is 54? So you will get different pairs whose product is 54. You have to select the pair such a way that its sum is 15. So the product of 54, factors of 54 is 9x and 6x. And 9 plus 6 you will get 15. Okay. Now student, here the product is having plus sign and addition is having minus sign. So here both the factors will contain minus sign. So you will get factors of 54x square are minus 9x minus 6x. Okay. So your first step, you have to split this middle term using these two factors. So first step is therefore x square. Now instead of minus 15x, we will use these factors, minus 9x minus 6x plus 54 equal to 0. Now we got here 4 terms. So we have to make group of these 4 terms. Now in first group, x square minus 9x, this is binomial. So let us find the factors of this binomial. So common factor of this binomial is x. So in bracket we will get x minus 9. Now second binomial is 6x plus 54. First term is having sign minus. So here write minus sign. Now here from 6 and 54. From 6 and 54. So the common factor is 6. In bracket x, we taken minus sign common, so instead of this plus we will get here minus. Now divide 54 by 6. 6 9s are 54. So here you will get 9 equal to 0. Okay, so this we studied already in 9th standard. Now here we will get 2 factors. First factor is x minus 9 and second factor is x minus 6 equal to 0. Okay. So student, here we got product of these two brackets is equal to 0. So when the product of two numbers is 0, out of that two numbers, one of the numbers is 0. And here there are the product of these two bracket is 0. So either the value of this bracket is 0 or the value of this second bracket is 0. We don't know which is 0. So we will take both the brackets. So here we will get x minus 9 equal to 0 or x minus 6 equal to 0. Followed? Now these are two simple linear equations. So after solving this, we will get the value of x. So here we will get value of x equal to 9 and here x is equal to 6. So 9 and 6 are the roots of this quadratic equation. We will write the answer. Therefore 9 and 6 are roots of given quadratic equation. So this is called as factorization method. Followed? In this method, this left hand side quadratic trinomial, we have to find out the factors of this quadratic trinomial. We will get two linear factors. Compare these linear factors equal to 0 and then we will get the value of x. Followed? Okay. Now we will solve second example. From practice set 2.2. Second example. 5m square equal to 22m plus 15. So student, as I told you, we require the equation in standard form. So these both the terms we have to take on left hand side. So we will get next step 5m square minus 22m minus 15 equal to 0. Okay, so we got the equation in standard form. Now what is our first step? We have to multiply first term and third term. 15 5s are 75 m square. 75 m square. Here 15 is having minus sign. So here for product also we will get minus sign. And now we have to find out factors of 75. This product is having minus sign. That means one of the factor is negative and the other one is positive. So when there are positive negative factors, the middle term is subtraction of that two factors. Okay. That means we have to find out the factors of 75 such a way that their subtraction is 22. Okay, so we will get the pair 25 3s are 75 and 25 minus 3 22. So here we got factors 25m and 3m. Now sign, as I told you, one of the factor is positive, other one is negative. Now middle term is having which sign? Minus. This sign we have to give to bigger factor, minus, and the other factor is plus. Followed this? So whenever you have product negative, you have to remember this. Okay. Now our next step, 5m square. Now this 22m we will split using these two factors, minus 25m plus 3m. Minus 15 equal to 0. Now we got 4 terms. Make the group of two terms. Now in first binomial, 5m square minus 25m. Common factor is 5m. Therefore 5m is the common factor. So in bracket here you will get m minus 5 plus, because second binomial having first term, plus 3m. So here we will write plus sign. From 3m minus 15, 3 and 15, which is the common factor? 3. So in bracket we will get m minus 3 5s are 15. So here 5. Or you have to remember the technique. This bracket is common for both the binomials factor. M minus 5, m minus 5. So this is one of the factors. And the other factor is 5m plus 3 equal to 0. So either m minus 5 equal to 0 or 5m plus 3 equal to 0. Follow this? Now solve this linear equation. M minus 5 equal to 0. Therefore, m is equal to 5. M is equal to 5. And here m is equal to, now first we will take this plus 3 on right hand side. So we will get minus 3 and then we divide it by 5. So second value is m is equal to minus 3 upon 5. So 5 and minus 3 upon 5, these are the roots of this equation. Followed? We will write the answer. Therefore, 5 and minus 3 upon 5 are roots of given quadratic equation. Followed? So this is factorization method. Understood? Students, we studied factorization method to find the roots of given quadratic equation. Okay, now sometimes we can't follow this method because we are not getting factors for the quadratic trinomial. Now for that equation, we will use another method, that is completing square method. Solutions of a quadratic equation by completing the square. Now to use this method, student, you require the square of binomial which you studied in previous standard, that x plus a whole square is equal to x square plus 2ax plus a square. This formula you studied in previous standard, the square of binomial. If in case here instead of plus sign, minus sign is there, that means x minus a the whole square equal to x square minus 2ax plus a square. So these two formulae you studied, that formula we have to apply to make the complete square. Okay. Now here let us solve some examples from practice set 2.3. First equation is given, x square plus x minus 20 equal to 0. So this equation we have to solve using completing the square method. Okay. Now what we have to do, our first step is this constant number we have to take on right hand side equal to 20. And remember that the square term always have coefficient 1. Okay. Now this, give the number for this equation, equation 1. Now we have to convert this left hand side of the equation in perfect square. Okay. So let compare this term x square plus x. See, to get the complete square, we require 3 terms. And here we have only 2 terms. So we will add third term, k. We will compare this side with the expansion x square plus ax 2ax plus a square. X square plus 2ax plus a square. So this step is very important, student. This left hand side of the equation we have to convert into complete square. And to convert it in complete square, we have to add one more term. X square plus x, we will add k. And this expansion we will compare with x square plus 2ax plus a square. If you compare this, both the side x square is there. Now this middle term x is equal to 2ax. So here we will get 2ax is equal to x. Followed this middle term we compared here. So therefore 2a is equal to 1. Because this x get cancelled, we will get 2a equal to 1. Therefore a is equal to 1 upon 2. We got the value of a is equal to 1 upon 2. Now our third term k is equal to a square. K is equal to a square. So therefore k is equal to a we got 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 bracket square. So therefore k is equal to 1 upon 4. 1 upon 2 square is 1 upon 4. So which term we added here? K. And value of k we got 1 upon 4. So in this first equation, both the side we will add 1 upon 4. We can't add on one side only because then it will be imbalance. Okay. So to maintain this equality, we have to add 1 upon 4 on both the sides. So adding 1 upon 4 in both the sides of equation 1. So left hand side of equation is x square plus x. Which number we have to add? 1 upon 4 equal to 20 plus 1 upon 4. Follow this step. Okay. Now here left hand side we converted into complete square. Now we have to find out this is the expansion of which bracket. So this is the expansion of binomial. To get that binomial, first we have to take square root of this first term. X square, its square root is x. Then we have to write middle term sign plus. Then we have to take out square root of 1 upon 4. Square root of 1 upon 4 is 1 upon 2. Bracket square. So student understood how we find out this expansion is the square of which bracket? Again I am revising. First write the square root of first term x. Then write the middle term sign plus. Then square root of third term. Square root of 1 upon 4 is 1 upon 2. Bracket square. Equal to. Now this is 20 plus 1 upon 4. We will use rational numbers addition method. So for that what we have to do? We have to do cross multiplication here. 20 into 4. 24 is 80. 80 plus 1 upon 4. So therefore x plus 1 upon 2 the whole square is equal to 81 plus 80 plus 1, 81 upon 4. Now we will take out square root from both the sides. taking square roots, we will get x plus 1 upon 2. Now square root of 81 upon 4 is 9 upon 2. But students, square root may be positive or negative. So always you have to write plus minus sign. Okay, and here reason we will write taking square roots. Okay, now this plus 1 upon 2 we will take on right hand side. So x is equal to minus 1 upon 2 plus minus 9 upon 2. Now here both the fractions having same denominator, so we can directly add and subtract numerator. So minus 1 plus minus 9 upon 2. So we will get two values, minus 1 plus minus 9. So minus 1 plus 9 upon 2, or x is equal to minus 1 minus 9 upon 2. So minus 1 plus 9, 9 minus 1, 8. 8 upon 2. So you can divide this. So 2 4s are 8. So x is equal to 4. And here minus 1 minus 9 both are having same sign. So we have to add them. So minus 1 minus 9 minus 10 upon 2. So x is equal to minus 5. Followed? So 4 and minus 5 are the roots of given quadratic equation. This is the answer. Followed? Let us solve one more example from practice set 2.3. Equation is 5x square equal to 4x plus 7. This equation we have to solve using completing the square method. Okay. Students, as we saw in the first example, on the left hand side we have to keep x variable terms. So for that, these 4x we have to take on left hand side. Therefore, 5x square minus 4x equal to 7. Second important point is, square term always have coefficient 1. The coefficient of square term must be 1. But here the coefficient of x square term is 5. So to convert in 1, we have to divide this by 5. So we will divide both the sides of this equation by 5. Dividing both the sides by 5. So if you divide first term 5x square by 5, we will get x square minus 4x divided by 5, we will get coefficient 4 upon 5 into x equal to 7 upon 5. Followed? So this way we got the square term coefficient 1. Now we will give this equation number 1. Now we have to convert this left hand side into complete square. So for that we have to compare x square minus 4 upon 5x. To make the complete square, what we have to do? We have to add third term k. This expansion we have to compare with that expansion. Now here middle term is having minus sign. So we have to compare the expansion with x square minus 2ax plus a square according to that expansion. Followed? So be careful, when here minus sign is there, here also we have to take minus sign. Now first term is as it is, x square. Second term minus 4 upon 5x is equal to minus 2a. Okay, minus 4 upon 5x is equal to minus 2ax. Now from both the side x get cancelled, minus sign is also cancelled. So we will get this 2a equal to 4 upon 5. Followed this step, this x get cancelled, minus sign is also cancelled. So 2a equal to 4 upon 5. Therefore, a is equal to 4 upon 5 multiplied by 1 upon 2. 2 is multiplied here. When you take on other side, it convert as 1 upon 2. Now simplify this. 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4. So therefore, we will get a is equal to 2 into 1. 2 1s are 2 upon 5. So value of a we got 2 upon 5. Up to this understood? But we have to find out value of k. Now compare this. Now k is equal to a square. So therefore, k is equal to a value we got 2 upon 5 square. Okay. Therefore, k is equal to make square 4 upon 25. So we got value of k is equal to 4 upon 25. And this value we have to add on both the sides of equation 1. We got value of k equal to 4 upon 25. Now adding 4 upon 25 on both the side of equation 1. Left hand side is x square minus 4 upon 5x plus 4 upon 25. Okay. Equal to right hand side is 7 upon 5 plus 4 upon 25. Now here this left hand side is the expansion of square of bracket. So first term is x square, its square root is x. Middle term sign minus, so write here minus. Third term is 4 upon 25, its square root is 2 upon 5, bracket square. Equal to, now to add this, we require denominators equal. So here the denominator is 5. So to make it 25, we have to multiply by 5. 5 5s are 25. So numerator also we have to multiply by 5. 7 5s are 35. Plus 4 upon 25. Okay. Therefore, x minus 2 upon 5 bracket square equal to 35 plus 4, 39 upon 25. Now we will take out square root from both the sides. Therefore, x taking square roots, x minus 2 upon 5 is equal to, as I told you in previous example, square root may be plus or minus. Square root 39 upon 5. 39 is not a perfect square, so its square root is square root 39. Now we will take this minus 2 upon 5 on right hand side. Therefore, x is equal to 2 upon 5 plus minus root 39 upon 5. So x is equal to 2 plus minus root 39 upon 5. Okay, so we will get two values. X is equal to 2 plus root 39 upon 5 or x is equal to 2 minus root 39 upon 5. So these are the roots of given quadratic equation.